Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So, in today's video we are going to be automating Powah using modular routers and refined storage. I used this in my last series, and a full descriptive tutorial for this could be found on AlphaGG's channel. Just kind of copying his setup, but it's very useful, super easy, and compact design. OCD. So what you're gonna need is your Energizing Orb, and then you gotta place your crafter. Then we're gonna need a drill, whatever that wrench is called. There we go. The refined storage wrench. And you don't need a netherite crafter for this. You can use the normal crafter, but I figured, why not get the fastest speed? But you want to set this to pulse, right here, pulse. Then we want a network receiver, like this. A network card, right click. And then you gotta put your card in your transmitter. Just like so. That is not 67 blocks, is it? That's crazy. And then we need a modular router here, like so. You want a detector module set to down, so it will go sends a signal down. An interface, like so, to import and export out of here. Okay, now we need a puller module and a sender module. We'll start with the puller module. These need to be Mark II. You can see here they're not awful to craft. Blank module, sticky piston, and then an ender pearl gets Mark II, which will be able to go at a range. If not, it has to be like right next to it. So we're gonna shift right click with this, put it in here, and then with our sender module, we're gonna shift right click the interface, and then put this in here. Now this should be done. We're going to need some of these. And then I don't want it on roof height, but like this height. Like so. Right above it. And then do something like this. Like so. And then I made 9 of these. You can do it with less. But because we're just starting out, we're going to want as many of them as we can get. And then we need a power wrench. I thought I had one. I guess not. I thought I got it from one of the quests, but maybe not. Anyways, ooh, I want to shift right click. Was it just right click? Oh, shift right click air, and you'll see where they are going, just like that. That's good. Now we need to supply that with power using one of these guys here. Clear whatever has in it. And name our network. These should now fill with energy. And then this is ready to go. We gotta create some recipes for this now, which you'll need a pattern grid, just like this. And patterns. Now we want to make the patterns for, all of these basic things within Powah, like energized steel, the blazing crystal. I think we're gonna want the blaze rod one, not the blaze powder. Chaotic crystal. Spirited crystal. all the way up to a nitro crystal, like so. And then, I mean, there's other things in the Energizing Orb that you can, you know, make recipes for now, or you can just wait until you need it. But, you know, I think if we just make them now, then we don't have to make them then. But there is 9 pages worth of stuff, and I really don't think we'll need all of it. So we're not going to create all of it. But there is some stuff like that. Different recipes, you can make blocks of it. You can craft in bulk instead of just individual. But we'll start slow. I don't think we need really any of this right now. So we'll just take the basics for now. And then you're going to put your crafting recipes in the crafter. Now if we come down here, let's give it a dry run and see what happens. We'll say we want 64 of this. So if we come all the way up here, you should see it is inserting it in. Right? Weird. I only did one set. Let's see. You know what? And it never even made it back in here. Right? Oh, it did, too. So it did work. But something must be wrong here. Not quite sure why it only did one. Give me a second to diagnose. I'm not totally sure what I did wrong, but it's working now. These have to be in this order, right? Everything else I did was correct. And then this has to be set like this, which we had. But it was right. This is right. This is working perfect now. So we could toss this stuff back in here, creating a whole bunch of stuff. Which is good because we're gonna need all that energized steel for something. And then there is ways of speeding this up. See how slow it pulls it? We can speed that up. If we look at the mod, modular routers, it does have, you can upgrade range. But we're looking for, you can do stacks. We're looking for the speed upgrade. We need some blank upgrade pieces. What are we missing there? Bunch of paper. Oh, we got plenty of paper. Sugar cane. So if we just something like that, then we can. I don't have it fully upgraded yet. Go like so. Blank upgrade. Make a whole stack of them. Why not? Go like so. We need gunpowder. We can make a whole bunch just like that. Real simple. And then I don't know how many upgrades you could put in at a time. Might just be 8. 9. So now it's moving pretty quick. As fast as these can, you know, blast us out. So with this, we're going to start upgrading these energizing rods. I believe there's other upgrades you could do, but none of them are going to be super useful for this setup. But this is the setup right here. Let's Let's grab this screenshot. Actually, there we go. That's a good one. So the steel should be done, right? Yep. And then let's test it out with the block of niotic. I just want to see the speed of it. That is slow. Very slow. More than enough power, but these are slow. And that texture, buggy. But let's go back to the power recipes. Look at upgrading these now. So let's just pick all these guys up. And then go with the basic. Should be able to do all of these, if not most of them right here. Well, what did we run out of? Block of quartz. Remember, we only need 9 of these. But we did get some extras from the quest. Oh, what goes there? Basic block. And we are going to set all these recipes up to autocraft as well. But that's like a super simple setup to do. Almost everyone should know how to do the, automatic crafting through refined storage. All right. Get these all crafted up to hardened now. Just like so. All right, they're now all hardened. Next step is blazing. But for blazing, we do need blaze rods, in which we don't have that many of. So let's just pop all of these guys back down. We do have 2 extras, so we'll just make it just even the slightest bit quicker. And you'll see it's a lot faster than what it was, but not what it could be, if that makes sense. In trying to figure out why this farm isn't working, I'm just going to assume that there's some kind of bug with the dreadful dirt, so we're probably gonna convert this into a simple apotheosis farm. I'll start collecting some mob spawners. But before I do any of that, let's get the rest of the power recipes set up now. Just so you guys know what to do. Need a crafter. With the crafter, we can upgrade it. Want to upgrade it into a iron. We're gonna need some more of these raw neural processors. Whole bunch of these guys. What am I missing for that? Zydrin, do I have any? 1. We'll see how high we can get this thing. So gold. Diamond. Not sure I have enough. Oh, I do. Perfect. Alright, and then straight to a netherite. And there's our crafter. So with patterns, what do we want to set up? We want a recipe for this guy. Recipe for this guy. large, hardened. We want this recipe for blaze powder. Recipe for blaze powder. For blazing capacitor. Nitro, we did do spirited and then niotic. All right, and then what else required for most of these? Just the actual thing themselves. Easy enough. We're gonna want a recipe for the rods. For the casing. And I believe that's it for how we don't care to set up the actual recipes for these guys. Wow, that's loud. So yeah, you know, that is this completely set up. Off camera, I'll set up the apotheosis farm. I'm sure most of us know how to do it by now, but I'll cover it a little bit in the next video if needed. But I do need to get them set up like ASAP because there's stuff like ender pearls, blaze rods, stuff like that I'm lacking of. And I need it for like most of my like normal recipes now, so we'll have to get going on that. Ooh, that gave me another range upgrade. That's good. So I do have my low range transmitter right here. So don't think we'll be able to. Yeah. Nope. And for it, I need more ender pearls. We're gonna have to start looking into better tools as well because this sword is just booty cheeks. But not sure I really want to go with the Morgan again. I mean, I don't think I did it on camera. On camera in my last series, but you know, maybe we'll do it again. Because I did a whole All the Mods 8 world off camera. I mean, I think I streamed a little bit of it, but not a lot. And then we'll have to get into mystical agriculture again soon too. For a lot of, you know, basic resources. Oh, that's ugly to be able to see. Where are my deep slates? Oh, I guess I really didn't need to do that. Wish there was a cover for these pipes. You guys know of a way of blocking these pipes out so I don't have to see them? That would be great. And we need concrete. Just like that. But in the back of this room, I'm actually going to set up a lot of automation for mech machines. Mainly those guys, the infusers. And then, you know, for the basics, we still have room back here for, you know, anything that needs to be smelted or enriched or crushed. So we'll be able to do that. But yeah, I'll probably wrap up the episode here. If you guys are interested in keeping up with me, I do have a Discord server. It's linked in the description. If you're interested in getting your own All the Mods 8 server, I do have a promotional code and link for Ackless Hosting. They're partnered with me, several other popular YouTubers, and this is actually the All the Mods 8 you know, supported server hoster. So if you want a discount on your very own server, I have a link for that in the description as well, or just use code Zydrin. So hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.